Hi, everyone. Today I'm talking about how to turn your passion into income. In this case study, we're going to break down all the things that you need to start generating money with your podcast. A little bit about me. I'm the co host of the podcast United State of Women. I am the founder of the Business Podcast Editor, and I'm currently in school full time at Indiana University, Kokomo. I'm a mom to a 5-year-old daughter and 2-year-old dog, and I also have one on the way. We're due in September. I started making money with my podcast skills 10 days into quarantine, March 2020. You see, my heart is in servant leadership, and I wanted to help everyone make their dreams a reality. I'm passionate about seeing people succeed, and this is why I've decided to speak at my first Podfest, and I hope to inspire you to turn your passion into income. We're going to be going over how to get started. In this case study, we're going to be talking about who are you targeting, how to find them, how to create an offer, develop your pitch, market your service, and lastly, asking for help. Who are you targeting? There are two ways to think about your target audience. For example, you can look at this from a lens of you being in the beginning of your passion project when you first started your podcast and everything that it took for you to learn and the challenges that you faced. You can also look at this from a view of you in your current planning stage. You might be looking at this right now as a passion and a project, and you enjoy podcasting for the fun of it, but you might not realize that the valuable skills that you're learning along the way are something that you can generate money with. Two, how to find them. Think about your favorite places to look for content. Use those platforms to look for people struggling with the same challenges that you faced when you were starting your podcast journey. I know for me, when I thought about starting a podcast, I thought it was going to be as simple as just recording and submitting to a podcast host. And from there, I just expected everything to go smoothly. And I'm sure if you have a podcast, you know it's not quite that simple. Three, create an offer. An offer is something that you present to your new prospect. This could be something as simple as offering to send your prospect some information about how you can help them. In this example, I have a launch day guide and checklist. You see, when you're getting ready to start a podcast, you might not think about everything that it takes to get your podcast launched. The cool thing about algorithms is having people subscribe to your podcast at the same time so that it triggers an algorithm to look like you have a lot of people tuning in at one time. Having this checklist is free. I give it to people for free, and in turn, I'm adding value and making myself a valuable resource for them later down the road. Four, develop your pitch. Write out a sales script that you can use to connect with your prospects. When you find your ideal client, it is time to pitch. Having a script makes it easier to copy and paste information into messages when you start reaching out. I look at this like you have to ask for the sale. And as you're offering value and you're connecting with prospects, they won't know what skills you can offer until you start to get to know them. Five, market yourself. Reach out to social media and other podcasters to find opportunities to market yourself and the skills that you offer. In this example, I have the Pivoting Online podcast, which I went on as a guest to talk about how I was able to shift from a massage therapy career into an online business editing podcasts for people just 10 days into the quarantine. Six, ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. The podcast community is a welcoming space, and there are many people out here who want you to succeed. If you don't know where to start or who to contact, you can email me directly at thebusinesspodcasteditor@gmail.com. For more information about how to connect, I've included my website, my email, and my Instagram, along with my LinkedIn at the bottom of the screen. The biggest thing that you want to know when it comes to turning your passion into income is finding the points in people's lives where they're having challenges. That way you can connect with them and help deliver valuable content that can help them do better and level up in their podcast or whatever their passion is. My name is Julie Deem, and I really hope you enjoyed this case study. Thank you so much.